lifeguarding. Running a little late right now. I don't even know if this is picking up on the camera. Hold on, let me switch angles. Alright, taking John to lifeguarding right now. He's got lifeguard training. Made a sign. He doesn't have it with him. Left it at his friend's house. His friend's got to bring it to him. His friend's sleeping in right now. Uncle Paul must have had a beautiful time at Catherine Corkin's party at Black Hammock Island, because maybe I should put my teeth in. He didn't come home last night, and then I understand that even though Gabby's car's there, she might not be there. She might be there because she Ubered last night. Boy, I don't know anything anymore. But this is life, and we ride now, right now. Let's see what happens.
I was like, respect.
So you got push-ups to do now? No?
Shouldn't, if my captain's there, the guy that likes me. But you see ladies there, I forgot her name. And I might. Shouldn't be too much if I do.
There's waves. The water temperature's going to be like 65. Did we go on a surf trip? Just dropped John off at the Fletcher High School pool. There's a little Fletcher Middle School. Went to that little spot for a while. There's the Fletcher field house. One of the first members of the first football team that opened that thing up back in 1994. Gotta excuse me, John caught me off guard when he knocked on the window. I told him the other day, if you ever need anything, just knock on the window. He was like, need a ride? I'm like, yeah, I got you. I just need to clean up. But I still got the same shirt on I had yesterday. Maybe even the day before. dropping John off, so I gotta set my cab back up. Kind of had my dirty clothes. I should probably go and do laundry today. I'm gonna wait. I still got enough clothes. Wouldn't that be nice? You too. I'm wrapping up my day here at the garden. It's a little patch of potatoes right there got going on. They look good. And then next to them, some onions. I just trimmed them. I've been watching some YouTube videos on gardening. Here, I'll take you for a little tour and we'll take a look at everything we got going on. Here are some potatoes. There's Gold Rush potatoes and some red potatoes in there. And then this is a whole little onion patch. It's got some weeds, need to take care of it. Some sweet potatoes in there and some yams. And actually, from last year, we got them growing wild in the yard. Kind of those vines take off and then they start planting little tubers. And this is yellow sugar cane, or like that green gold sugar cane, and we thought that it was all dead, and I'm like, man, I'm not going to give up on it. And we had, I think, like 7 or 8 stalks, and I just kept tending to it, and now we've got 6 new shoots. So from what was thought was dead, that we had 8 dead, now there's 6 alive. It's great. Some more little sweet potato. Some raspberry. Trying to get a little trellis thing kind of going on. Green bell pepper. Yeah. And some more sweet green bell pepper. And then, of course, some jalapenos. And then these are dragon hot peppers. Dragon spicy, so that's pretty cool. And then here's some tiff blueberry and rabbit eye blueberry. And then that's a whole bed of spearmint and peppermint, and I was just trimming up some of that stuff. Field of wild onions. Now it's a sad day in the garden because my Rasta brother told me that he's about to move. He has to move. He's been paying rent here for the last 6 years at $1,350 a month, and that's a little over $80,000 in the last 6 years, and it was a rental, so all that money goes to the landowner, and he still has to find a place to live. So it's a sad day in the garden for sure. But that's all wild onion. Those are pearl wild onions, and they're all flowering, and the flowers taste so good. You can like make little soups, and I like them with mashed potatoes, and you know, I like kind of sauteing them a lot with olive oil and a little salt and pepper, and then they're a very tasty treat with some thyme and rosemary. Eggplants that are just starting to go, and then a little lemongrass bush, and then some Brussels sprouts. My sister was making Brussels sprouts for Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna throw some Brussels sprouts in the garden this year. I can't wait. These things get huge. Brussels sprouts. Bed full of corn, and it was looking good. As you can see, there's the remnants of the corn back there. Some animals, which this was planted for the animals, they just ate it. They ate it a little soon. They left one stalk. And this is tea. This is a tea bush from the islands. And we had it growing, and my Rasta brother thought it all died, and I found a bed of it, and it had seeded. So I've managed to save 30 of them so far. Okra. This is emerald okra. Got 60 of these guys in here. Hopefully they'll start producing real soon. Well, they've got a little bit of growing, but I'm hoping that we've got a nice head start on the little season. Guava tree. Thought the guava tree died, and then I just kept tending to it and watering it, and like, please don't die, please don't die. Now look, it's got growth. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Pomegranate, and this pomegranate is producing fruit for the very first time. So this is a beautiful day. Got pomegranates. I just counted them, and there are 20 of them on the tree right now. Plum tree. Nothing yet. This is a queen Florida, or a Florida queen peach tree, and it's not really doing anything right now. I thought it was gonna, it had a couple flowers on it, and now it's starting to get some leaves. But that princess peach tree we have, I made a cobbler with it the other day, and it was absolutely delicious. This is the Florida King peach, and it did have a peach growing on it, but it's gone. Kind of like the seasoning bed. There's some lemongrass, and there's a pineapple. It's growing. It's a beautiful day in the garden. And that's thyme with some basil, and that's some purple basil. And then check this out. We got another pineapple. Yay! Pineapples are growing in the garden. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. The way that these other ones are looking, they're looking like they're about to produce fruit. So that is a great day. And there's some basil. Guy. Brand new growth. Woo! Fig tree. The thing is my roster just came and told me, it's like, man, we're taking all the fruit trees. I'm taking all the fruit trees with me. I'm like, yeah, you got to. I'm like, these are all beautiful things. This is a red angel pomegranate. It had fruit the last 2 years, and I watched some things on trimming, so I made this my experiment tree to kind of like trim it, and then that's the full-grown version with no trimming at all done to it, or pruning. These are strawberries. Look, there's a little strawberry growing. They already produced a whole lot, and they're starting to produce some more. Oh, nice. I love strawberries. The brother calls this the pride of the garden. This is one of the first plants that I got him. This is an upright rosemary, and it is a beautiful tree. It just does really well. Liberty tomatoes we got going on here in the garden. This is a nice little bush here. This is producing a lot of nice tomatoes. Looking good. Looking good. And that's a field of sugarcane. Boy, I'm so proud of that right there. Put in a lot of work making that happen. It's a beautiful day. This is an apple tree. This is an opal apple. My roster brother gave me an apple to eat, and I ate it, like the whole thing, core and all, and I spit out 2 seeds. And I planted both the seeds, and this one grew. Awesome. This is the second tree that I got my roster brother right here. And this is a princess peach. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, you see that? Ooh. This is beautiful. It had so many fruit on it, and it still looks loaded. But let me tell you, this thing was so heavy with fruit. Oh, it was amazing. I made the most amazing cobbler out of this fruit right here the other day. It was absolutely delicious. Call that the garden tour. I've been doing some landscaping with my roster brother. Didn't do a whole lot of mowing this last week. Like I said, I only made 20 bucks, and the week before I made 150 bucks. 140, 150, 150, but it cost me $153 to get my tires and my water for the week. So trying to make it happen is just a slow roll. The next thing I really want to do is I want to fix up this right here, that surfboard right there, because I've caught some great waves on that, but I also want to get a longboard going and a fun shape going. So I really only need like 3 surfboards in my quiver. That'd be the shortboard, the fun shape, and the longboard. Woo! There may be a bodyboard to have fun with, but I hope you all are having a beautiful day. and I stay positive. I gotta try. I love you. Bye.